Disclaimer: the following Boundless PodTrap episode contains strong opinions that some listeners may and will find offensive. If you cannot accept or respect others with a differing opinion from yours, then fuck off.
Rolling sound.
I like turtles.
Shush!
Oh, righty. Let me see your war face.
Now, y'all ain't planning on fucking these chickens, are you?
Picture it. Sicily, 1920.
Aren't we fucking funny?
Streaming from the Midwest, right in the middle of the U.S. From Omaha, Nebraska, you're listening to the Boundless PodTrap, your entertainment podcast where we touch on all topics, from the crazy and absurd to the sacred and profane, and even the useless and unnecessary. The Boundless PodTrap knows no bounds. And now, here are your hosts.
Boom. What's happening? Welcome to the B to the P to the T to the 045.
Boosh skadoosh.
No, it's 054. God dang it.
Start it over. Run it back.
Welcome to the B to the P to the T to the 0 to the 5 to the 4. Yo. Here I go.
I think
You're getting wider as you go.
I think
Am
your pants cut off circulation to your brain.
I don't.
They're so
have
tight
pants.
right now.
Crikeys.
What is happening?
Catching an alligator.
Crikeys.
We've already lost both of his listeners.
Brian, come back.
Brian!
No, Brian.
We need you.
Brian, come back, Brian.
Please come back, Brian.
I just spent all weekend with Brian.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah, I was in Denver.
How could you contain yourself?
We went for a concert.
Did you get the highs while you were with Brian?
Yes. And
Did
I
you say
left them
hives?
in the car,
Oh, hives.
and they melted. So now I have a big container of melted. So we'll see how that goes.
Melted highs? Do they call those lows?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. They just change form into a totally different molecular structure.
Have you seen Disturbed in concert?
Yes, a few times.
Ginger?
No, nevers.
Breaking Benjamin.
Yes. No. I heard them in concert. I didn't see them.
So
What does that mean?
Means there was 3 stages, and I only saw.
That's okay.
So I've only been hurt twice at concerts in my life, and it was both at Disturbed shows. I broke my jaw.
Really?
And I've broke my shoulder blade.
I feel like somebody else broke your jaw.
Crowd was so fucking into
Okay.
I
both
broke.
Breaking
I
Benjamin
broke my
and
jaw.
Disturbed.
I broke my jaw from crowd surfing.
Ooh,
I got thrown. I got thrown up, and
I
I got,
see what you did
I got turned in midair, and I came down. I couldn't catch my hands.
Wait.
And I hit my chin.
They
on the
pizza
top of
tossed
something.
you?
With 10,000 with 10,000 fists in the air, no one
fists in
caught
the air.
you?
And I
Now,
came-
with 10,000, is that 5,000 with 2 fists in the air, or is it 10,000 with
no,
one
just
fist?
one hand.
Yeah,
I was
came
being-
down on the top of somebody's head and broke my jaw.
You have a fragile jaw.
You say jaw?
Jaw.
Like jaw, man.
And then it's,
I have a metal jaw now.
It's Sokol when it was still Sokol, like way back
It's
in the
still
day.
Sokol.
I was like,
Sokol?
I was 15 or 16. I was pulling a friend
You.
through the crowd.
Oh.
And way too many people in Sokol, like there always is. And a crowd surfer was coming in and hit me in the back of the shoulder blade, and it just crumbled. My shoulder blade, my clavicle,
Disturbed? Was that
collarbone.
You should.
Your shoulder was pretty badly dislocated.
Do you
Yeah.
do you drink milk? You need more
I
calcium.
drink, shit you not, 9 gallons of milk goes through my house a
That had to
week.
be like.
he didn't communicate
Early.
his landing?
But he was
or
a fat guy, and I was pretty skinny at the time.
did he not communicate his landing? He was coming in hot.
He didn't stick it. He did not stick that landing.
You. Hey, did you guys, speaking of stick it, did you guys see the required watching video that I sent you guys?
Which one?
The one with that had the thumbnail of like a guy's asshole and taint.
Yeah, did you see that? That was
I
cool.
ain't clicking on shit like that.
I didn't
Just
get
click it.
that one.
It's on
I didn't
YouTube.
get that one either.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
You guys both liked it.
We didn't get that one.
Did we?
It was a
Maybe I
guy
did, I
who
don't know.
he was
What
narrowing
was it?
his butt, and within like the first 7 seconds, he's like,
Oh, I clicked it open, but I was at work, so I had to close it.
Why would you click it with that thumbnail?
I didn't. It didn't load the thumbnail. I have
Oh.
terrible service at
Hold
work.
on, let me flip through all these big tit pictures in here.
Those are going to be saved to my phone.
Real quick, our friend Shane, you know Shane.
Yes, I do.
He kept making the joke that he wanted Disturbed to play dropping plates which is the last song on their first album. So it's like one that like nobody would fucking ever play. We looked it up. They played it 12 times.
This is how hairy
forever.
my butt is right now.
But
For
so we
reference,
kept making
this-
jokes that we, play dropping plates or whatever. We get to this fucking concert and the guy behind us goes, play dropping plates. And I'm like, no fucking way.
Shane paid
There
them.
is no way that somebody else wanted to hear that. Oh God! Justin's laptop.
He's handsome.
He's shiny.
He's like a little Filipino.
Are those his bottom teeth or top
This is
teeth?
how hairy my butt is right now. All right, so step one is
Leave it to
squeeze
Justin to find this.
Yeah.
Why are you
Wait,
stopping?
that's what we.
Why-
You wanted
That's
to show
on
that?
YouTube?
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
Why are you stopping it? He looks like he has some good tips.
We can.
this cream onto your
Why
hand.
did you show
so
us
I'm
that?
going to be
You could have
doing
just said his
that.
ass. That was the thumbnail.
feel like I
Now it
saw
says to
a
apply
TikTok.
a thick, even layer to cover hair. Do not rub it in. So let's do
Don't
that.
rub it in. How are you supposed? Oh, that's how you get a good layer.
Oh no!
Why is it directly facing me?
And why is John eating?
looking at you.
Watching.
As well,
Hold on, let me
setting
get-
a timer
let
for
me get
3
my
minutes.
cookie
Don't go
dough.
past 3 minutes because I did that with my armpits. Like I went to 5
Is that
minutes.
chocolate cookie
and
dough?
it literally
Wait.
burned and stung so bad.
Is he
so stick
narrowing
to
his
3.
asshole?
I'm not going
Yeah,
He is narrowing his asshole.
1 minute left.
And taint and ball sack. It looked like.
The whole.
Wait, you're making me watch somebody nair their asshole. and
Yes.
you
Okay.
can't
First of
say
all,
it over
Lonnie,
the radio.
he was done with it, and you're just like, "Whoa, why'd you stop?"
Well, because you can't
Now we're
start
watching it.
something like that and take it away
Why
from
is
me.
this on YouTube?
It's informational. Plus, I got us all 4 bottles of Nair. We're gonna try something tonight.
Fuck. Justin smooth all over. Oh, that's what you paused it on.
I didn't
Looks like
see
he just took a load in his ass crack.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
glad
just
you
the
turned
hair.
the monitor because I don't want to see.
Oh, you can see inside.
Oh wow, that did a good job cleaning all
I
that out.
really, honestly, oh man,
Wow.
Oh,
You know,
he
that
had a
is-
sandwich for lunch.
nope,
That
rice.
is, you know, all things
Corn.
You can still see the corn.
all things considered, though, that actually did a good job and didn't look like it irritated his asshole very much at all.
Oh, this is just the immediate response. You got to wait like an hour. I'm still a little sore right now. So
Why?
what?
Why was this something you were searching?
Because there's a challenge that we're all going to do. I already did it, so it's not that bad.
I do have to admit it, though. For being Filipino, he does have a very nice bleached asshole.
Thank you.
That all I saw was hair. What are you talking about?
You get
Not
because
anymore.
You turned away after he was
Because
before he was
you guys
done.
didn't get to see when he held up the strip and it looked like shit was on it.
Yeah, his-
hair and shit.
Brown eye was looking right at me. That should be a disturbed
In the
song.
morning.
You just haven't lived. Like if you can't look into the eye can't look at you.
Oh,
You have
nobody's
to make
looking
sure
at
it
that
doesn't.
eye.
You don't become the eye.
Who's Brown Eye?
Kevin Leonardo. Kevin Leonardo. All of his videos are pretty much about like, being a bottom, and it's like this is the best way to.
That's the video that I want you to play for.
Stop sending things.
It's no, this one's funny.
Why
we
are
kept quoting it when we were in Denver.
All right, so do I need to preface this with anything?
No, we're just gonna listen to it and talk about it. This is a real interview, by the way.
Oh, of course. I mean, especially if it's Africa, they have like. Did you
They
know?
have no fucks given.
I think I want to
the
save
morning
this.
breeze.
There's something I want to save. I think we're going to do like a thought you forgot about it for the next podcast. This is going to be an awesome one. Anyways, so I'm going to play this video that John just sent me, and we will try to discuss it through. Just raise your hand if you want me to pause.
Okay.
One of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning. Why are you gay? You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and you're a gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you? Now we're looking at the raging debate.
Okay, I don't really get. I mean,
Why are you gay?
Yeah, he's very matter of factly. When it
Oh, he
comes
went
to like,
straight into it.
Why are you gay?
when it comes to like sexual orientation
are
or something
gay.
like that, even if you like, what about this person, a woman who identifies as a man now, it doesn't show like what their partner is or what they're attracted to.
Oh, they keep going.
Okay.
You're a gay rights activist. Why should someone be gay? You're having a girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations?
That's what I put on my Bumble profile.
I'm not sexually active right now.
So what are
By
you doing with
choice.
this lady?
By choice.
By choice.
I've just not. I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
What?
What do you mean? Doesn't that make me gay? I am male and attracted to a female.
So who is gay?
He's got to win this one. It has to be.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
So that does bring up a very interesting question, though, from an outside perspective. If you are transgender, if you're a male who identifies as a female, and you are attracted to the female species, and you identify as a female, does that consider make you a lesbian?
I would assume.
I think that's why he's asking.
However you identify, I think.
Because you are still having intercourse with a male appendage.
I think a lot of people are also caught up on. Is
that clinical?
This guy is one of those African.
You're still fucking with the cock. It's that better, John.
Yeah, he's one of those
We're not
African
that
dudes.
clinical here.
You're just both wearing bras.
I think he's got like the Christian hooks into it because these people, man, they eat the poo poo and stuff like that, you know.
Anyway, that was our quote of the trip. Why are you gay?
I have a gay theory I wanted to sort of discuss too.
You have a theory?
I have a theory.
No way.
Austin?
Technically, I think that
There it
everybody.
is. I was gonna say it earlier, but I didn't.
I think everybody is gay. At least like guys.
Well, if you masturbate.
Why are you gay?
I
Well, not like
you gay?
Not
Do
themselves.
you perform the natural obligations?
Like not themselves, but something that is a part of them is gay. It's like you may not. Well, you or I won't talk to you. Lonnie, you might not like men's.
Okay.
You like the men's. What was that one? It was like a church thing. He's like, I'm not gays anymore. I don't like men's.
I don't like men no more.
What did you come down here for? Tell me. To get delivered more. To get delivered. Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free? Yes, sir. Turn around and tell those people. Tell them. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women.
So check it out. So this theory of mine involves you to understand certain forms of sciences to follow along. So a mirror only casts a reflection, right? It's only like a mirror image. Like it's a
Amir Abdullah?
Yeah. Mama Abdullah.
There ain't nothing gay about Amir Abdullah.
So it's not the same image. It's just like an opposite facing image. So what is a shadow? I'm asking you a question. I'm looking in your eye hole.
Your body
Something
blocking light.
Right. It's not the same thing as like a mirror, or sorry, like a reflection. It does cast, but it's not reflecting. It's like an eclipse of you. You obscure the light and the shadow is there. That shadow is part of you. So an eclipse is something that hides something else. Shadows can wrap around walls depending on the amount of light that is there. So it can kind of like fold the shadow. So the positioning of the light where that is, if there's like a round room or corners or something like that, it kind of like moves around with it. So when you go to sit down, you begin to cast a shadow where the seat is. So technically you are sitting on your shadow's lap.
Justin.
No,
why
keep going.
Are you gay?
You are
Why are
literally
you gay?
sitting on your shadow's image. It is facing you. The shadow goes up. So moreover, your anus is a sphincter. It's a cylinder. It's a cylinder-shaped orifice, which means if you're not shining light directly into your asshole, you have a snug shadow that sits in the shape of your colon. And for a limited time, we are selling anal lights on our Zazzle store to prove you are not gay. They light up dildos that remove the cock-shaped shadow in your pooper.
You could always try testing sex toys.
You know,
are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Do you want?
Do you perform the natural obligation?
I thought that was Justin talking. His mouth wasn't moving there.
Do you want a dildo shape? Sorry, a light, a cock-shaped light to prove that you don't
I
have
got one.
You could do it the old natural way and just spread eagle in your yard, let the sun shine your asshole bright.
This is why I bought the Nair.
Why are you looking?
No, actually, I think I brought that for a different.
You know I'm gonna have to try to nair my asshole because you showed me that now, right?
I know. You're fucked up.
Please don't do a video. Don't.
I'm not going to do a video.
We'll take your word for it.
But I'm going to have to try.
I'm doing it.
It's like, did you see the mess of slime he made when he did the slime stuff?
I'm doing it.
I already know. My next topic after this episode, it's going to be, we're just going to delve into your Google search history, Justin, because I would love to see some of the shit that you've Googled.
It's pretty wholesome.
I doubt it.
It's like, what's the weather?
I doubt it.
10-day forecast.
Your Google search history is talking. You're looking up like having sex with your shadow and shit like that.
How to make body.
I don't
butter.
need to know how to have sex with my shadow. My shadow already has sex with me.
Oh, even better.
Not really. I don't. It's not consensual. Me and my shadow are not.
Who to call after shadow rapes me?
Yes. I've been shadow raped.
That's the name of my album.
How to convince my shadow I think he's gay. Are you gay?
Because like it won't never leave you. It's your shadow is always there
Justin's
unless you like
yelling outside. Why are you gay?
Why
to
are
his
you
shadow.
gay?
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Fucking cloud. Wait till the sun comes back. Why are you gay?
Why you gay, mister? Do I call you mister? So yeah, that video exists.
Thank you.
And the Alabama leprechaun. You ever seen that?
Is that the one? Oh yeah, where in the hood
could be a crackhead.
Yeah, the one. Man, that's like 20
Y'all
years.
see the leprechaun say yeah?
Yeah,
that's the best video on the internet.
I love that one.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community. Many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears.
Could be a crackhead.
That's one of my top 5 favorite videos.
It's pretty much Leprechaun in the Hood, but
can't say I've seen it.
Really?
I don't think so.
Required watching.
Sketch is the best.
Required viewing.
What?
This is an actual news story.
It is.
In Alabama, they claim to see this leprechaun, and then they interview a guy who has a leprechaun flute passed down from generations. And then
he's showing it. Okay,
they could show a police sketch of the leprechaun.
And you could see some movement in a tree, but you never see like the face or anything.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with the leprechaun. He's suited up from head to toe.
This wars off smells right here. This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out.
And they're like, and then some old lady's like, it could be a crackhead that got lost and stuck in a tree.
No way this
is
like
real.
It's
This is
100%
This is like
real.
15, 20 years ago. This
Longer
is,
than that, I think.
Is it?
I want to
90s?
say it's longer than that.
Huh. But like, no, for real.
For real.
And then I think a lot of the people just wanted to be on the news. It's one of those. It's yeah.
Especially that guy's like, Alabama leprechaun say.
It's like, it's kind of like mass, what do you want to call it? What is the word?
Mass hysteria.
Thank you. That's the word.
The things that come up on YouTube when I type in Alabama.
They just should.
What are the top
YouTube,
3?
YouTube should really have
Well,
a.
it's
Are
football
you sure?
Prison gay comes up.
Nice.
The N-word comes up for some reason.
Alabama and
Just Alabama. Alabama leprechaun. Oh, why is it not typing in there?
Anyways, wow, we're way past it. We're
The local 15 news.
How have you been? I feel like I've seen you, Jeremy. We're gonna do like introductions here. This is still part of the intro. How have you been? I seen you like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
We've seen each other the last couple weekends or whatever. Well, not this past weekend, but yeah.
Apparently.
You know, like I said last time, busy with Halloween, getting ready for Halloween at work, trying to get all my Jason masks made, which
congratulations. I seen that little, everything's all
looks
now I got to just make a shit ton of them.
Yeah, about to say,
sell.
that's going to be the worst part.
Have you sold any yet?
They're going to be all sold out by the time this episode, this segment comes out.
When I posted yesterday, a guy
Wait, you
messaged me and he already bought, he wants to buy one in advance. So I told him, give me like 2 weeks, if that, and stuff. And it was a $55 mask. So it was one of the cheaper ones, but very happy with it. I'm just having problems with, I get 2 different kinds of masks, and the one style mask I can only get on Amazon, and the company only lets you buy 10 masks at a time. I tried contacting them like, hey, I need to buy like 100 masks from you. not heard back from him. The other mask I get from this other guy, well, he doesn't have any right now, and he said it could take several weeks.
He probably orders from Amazon.
Well, I just told him, I'm like, I know you get them from China. I was like, can you tell me where? And he wasn't telling me, so I said, is it the Alibaba website? And so he's like, yeah, that's where I get them from. And I said, well, I found some that are supposedly the exact same mask, because I was talking to somebody from there, for 55 cents a piece. Jeez. And he's just like, no way is that legit. And it's like, well, they're sending me free samples, so we'll see. But today I actually had to go to
keychains
to Sherwin-Williams, because one of the spray paint colors that I use for majority of the masks, I can't find anywhere. And so I ordered 2 cases of that from
What are you going to do with 2 cases of...
Do they like duplicate it? Like the color duplicator thing? Or did they like just happen to have that color?
It's the Krylon spray paint, so they wouldn't be able to get that. And
I mean, you could spray it on a piece of paper.
You might have to get yourself an actual spray gun and start mixing your own paint.
Yeah. Well, the problem
Don't you guys sell those spray guns for art at Mangelson's, 2 blocks north of the 84th exit?
We have
Right next to
airbrush
Adam and
guns.
Eve.
I have an airbrush gun. I've thought about doing an airbrush, but yeah, at this point, I don't know. I'm getting kind of nervous that I'm not going to be able to have as many as I thought I would. But no, I'm getting excited with that. We a couple weekends ago, we had to go do some refilming for the Mystery of the Manor movie. Won't get into why we had to reshoot these scenes, but we had to get in there.
I will.
We had to get in there quick because that place is not going to be around, or we're not going to have access inside of it much longer. So, yeah, no, it's busy but good.
We went to a birthday party together for a little girl,
my niece.
Yeah, and I fucked my shit up.
You did. So my niece had her birthday party with friends at that what was that? At that Sky Zone with the trampolines. And so we invited Justin's daughters and whatnot, because they're the same age. And Justin was trying to show off in front of all the kids, and
a lot of kids died.
His shit up.
A lot of kids died.
The best part about that, I didn't bounce as much as I wanted to, but they have a dodgeball area. That's the only place where you can go and you can like chuck a dodgeball at kids 100 miles per hour and nobody says shit to you.
You can do that too at Valas, with that area with
the
fucking
pumpkins.
ball.
Yeah.
You throw
Fuck, I forgot
pumpkins
about
at
that
them.
place.
Nice.
I don't go to that place because I'm not rich.
Who's rich?
Sucks to be you.
Valas Pumpkin Patch is expensive as fuck.
It used to be like $8.
Now it's like
That's like 30.
The last time I went,
45.
we used
Yeah,
my
it's like
friend's
38
daughter's,
bucks.
Brian's daughter's actually, Girl Scout sash, just to say we were with the Girl Scouts, and we got tickets for like $10. But
let's open up our own pumpkin patch.
that sounds like a lot of work.
Oof.
You just plant some seeds.
Oh, vey.
I'm planting seeds in something else.
But no one
Squash.
actually goes to the pumpkin patch for the pumpkins anymore.
No,
I
it's a
went
field
there for
trip,
the
that's it,
fucking
yeah.
chili in a bread bowl.
They're funnel cookies. That's what I like there.
The little
I'm
chocolate
going
chip one.
this year. Actually, probably not. It'll have to be next year, since the haunted house I work at, this is the last year we're doing that one.
I think this...
I think this here map's all wrong. What is it? 1 for you, 2 for me.
2 for me, 1 for you. That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's vag.
Were you with me when that was first getting made and it didn't have anything in it? It was just a big dark maze. And I was like sitting on the rock scaring people.
I don't think that was me.
Man,
with you.
who was it? We finally had a worker come in like 45 minutes later and be like, get out of here. But I scared him too, which was the funny part. I was just like, it's like a part where you can go this way, or you can like, kind of like how when you go in the Kingdoms of the Night at the Zoo, it has a like little, like roundabout way or whatever. And it had like a flat opening. So I just like crawled up there and people would walk by and I'd just be like, ah! And they'd be like, ah. But I
remember
scared
that.
the worker and he's like, get out.
Yeah.
I used to love the corn maze because like they had like the structure in the middle, and then there was like a top part to that little part, but you're not supposed to get up there. But I used to like Jackie Chan off the wall and climb up there, and people are like, where the fuck is he?
The pirate maze?
It might be a pirate maze, but it's in the middle of the cornfield.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a, I know what you're talking about. I think it's a pirate maze because that whole area is like Pirate or something.
Pirate themed.
Mm-hmm.
Hold for technical difficulties.
Difficulties.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Don't edit this part out. Just
Jesus Christ.
Jam it in there.
Why are you gay?
Fucking A.
I love that. That's literally the best clip. Why are you gay?
We got a few other people. Lonnie.
Yeah.
Lonnie,
you guys.
It's not just the Jeremy show?
Not really.
It's to be fair, Lonnie is sitting on the floor like he's
crisscross applesauce.
Japan or something.
Japanese.
Oh.
I don't know. I came in, decided last week I ended the podcast laying on the floor. I just thought I'd get closer to it.
Whose pillow is that?
I don't know, but I'm resting my knees on it.
And your feet.
My feet are nowhere near the pillow.
His feet and thighs are rested.
Yeah. He's doing full lotus with his knees connected like that. His feet are kind of almost behind him.
My balls are sitting on the top of my thighs. My knees are resting on the pillows.
His majestic
My
balls.
toesies are over on each side of the table.
Justin doesn't like the word toesies.
Toesies?
But anyways, what are you up to, Lonnie?
Oh man, since the last time I seen you fuckers, I went to a couple weddings. That's really been it.
Do they have divorces? Do you go to divorces too?
You know, if I could, I would. I would love to be in divorce settlements.
Oh my God, in a divorce
That'd
court?
be so much fun.
Maybe you take a couple, I take
Be like, sue him, bitch! No, just getting ready for states. TBF state qualifiers are this weekend when we're recording this. So actually, when I get done recording this section of podcasts, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wake up the next day, throw my gear in a backpack in my truck.
Backpack.
I'm going to hook up the boat. I'm going to drive a whole bunch of hours. I'm going to park at a hotel and sleep, and then I'm going to fish for the weekend.
In the boat?
I'm sorry.
No, in a hotel.
Oh.
But I'm going to fish in the boat.
Dude, we stayed in some nice fucking hotels this weekend.
Yeah, I'm staying at La Quintas.
La Quinta.
We actually spent money this time. Last year we were at a Motel 6 and we saw hookers and drug deals. So we spent a little extra money this time.
So you could get better hookers in?
Although the 2 nights in Fort Collins were fun, but the night in Denver, we were literally like adjacent from the lobby.
I'm laughing because he's laughing. I'm sorry, guys.
What is that? I don't even know what you guys.
What are you laughing?
He's like backpack.
Backpacks.
Oh, that.
Have you ever seen? Do you remember the Main Event Mafia in TNA?
Yeah.
So there was when they first like announced who they were, like Sting debuted or whatever. They had this backstage segment, and that was when Booker T was using his like South African accent for some reason. He'd be like, "I want respect from you. Why are you gay?" But he was doing that, and he said, "All we want is respect." And then so Kevin Nash starts talking, and he's like, "There's 3 things you want. It's like money, whatever, and respect." And just in the background, you hear Booker T go, "Respect." And then they keep talking, and he says respect like 3 more times. And every time he says respect, you just hear in the background, "Respect." Like every time. Like, what is Booker T even doing?
We want respect from this point on.
I mean, this business has always been about 3 things: money, power, and respect.
Respect.
You know, Joe gave me no respect.
Respect.
Joe gave Scott Hall no respect.
Respect. This business was built on honor, dignity, and respect. Respect. All we wanted was a little bit of respect. You know, between...
Oh, man. You know, it's speaking of wrestling, being a wrestling fan right now is fantastic. Like from being a room full of wrestling fans, like right now, I think is a good time to be a wrestling fan. Like if you like WWE, congratulations. It's the best storytelling WWE it's been in a long time.
Especially the Bloodline.
Well, that's the only storytelling they're telling. That's the best. Yeah.
If you like AEW and New Japan, there's some amazing workers right now, and they're actually being allowed to work. And if you like the Rev Pro and Ring of Honor and stuff like that, a lot of your indie guys are getting better and better and better and better and getting booked on more shows. So if you like wrestling, it's a perfect time to remind yourself that there's tons of wrestling out there. And if you have someone who doesn't like wrestling, now would be a good time to be like, hey, maybe you should give it another chance.
Do you think it's kind of cheating when a Japanese wrestler pulls out a gun?
It depends on if it's a real gun.
Depends on the match stipulation.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a gun match.
First blood match, probably good choice.
Oh, okay.
I feel professional wrestling right now is just too oversaturated. There's too many.
Of course it is.
There's too many promotions out there that have TV deals that it's just like there's wrestling. There's seriously wrestling like every single night of the week that you can watch. And it's just like hard to like if you want to watch all of it, but it's just like somebody like me that has a crazy busy schedule. I have to pick and choose what I'm watching.
And that's a bad thing, but it's also a good thing. You can watch week to week wrestling on shows, but still be entertained by it. Like with WWE, like they have an ongoing amazing storyline. Like last week SmackDown, the first 40 minutes was one continuous storyline, but then the next hour and whatever was just single storyline matches that were good. You can go over to AEW and like each small section is a storyline, but it's a self-contained story. You can watch it and enjoy it. And it's in a good place. I feel like it's in a good place.
Did you, we're talking about professional wrestling, the Omaha native Mike Halleck, aka Mantar, passed away.
Mantar met his match.
From what I understood, wasn't it complications with diabetes? That he passed away? I think.
I got diabetes, Walker.
Walter Brimley.
Yeah.
Breathing heavy.
Speaking of Walter Brimley, I watched The Price is Right today. Those commercials are not for me.
John.
Yes.
You said you went to Colorado.
I did.
For a concert, and what else did you do?
We spent 2 days in Fort Collins. We just like it up there, plus the earlier to get out of Omaha. Like, we didn't want to go just for one concert and come all the way back. Wanted to make a trip out of it, so we stayed in Fort Collins for 2 days. And, well, technically, the second day we went up to Estes Park and introduced my uncle to the Stanley Hotel.
I seen your pictures.
Yeah. Well, my uncle didn't really realize what was going on. He first thought Estes Park was like an actual park. He didn't know it was like a whole town. And then, so when we stopped, he's like, so what are we doing here? It's like, this is where Stephen King wrote,
books.
What?
Shining.
Thank you. And
isn't that one of your favorite books of all time?
No, it's the dumbest movie of all time.
No,
I think it's the most overrated movie of all time.
We'll agree.
One of them, because it's boring. But
that's what they
Misery
want you to
is one of my
think.
favorite movies or books of all time. But our grandfather, his dad was a huge Stephen King fan. So when he found out all that, like he just was in heaven for a little bit. So that was cool. And then we went down Tuesday to Denver for the concert and a lot of breweries. That's about it. We went to a train museum in Golden, Colorado.
Why are you gay?
That's actually where we started talking about that in Denver. Like, why are you gay? How long were you waiting to hit that?
His hand has been
I almost did it when we were talking about wrestling.
His hand has been on the space bar for a long time.
But yeah, the concert was great. My uncle and Shane, they were huge Ginger fans. If you've never heard Ginger.
Shane is a Ginger fan?
Yeah, which is funny because he is a Ginger. But it's Ginger with J's.
Can you go in if you're not a Ginger?
Yeah, I'm not a Ginger.
Did you need... Well, I mean, you went with a Ginger, so you're kind of pretty much honorary Ginger.
That's true.
John, why are you laying like a 12-year-old girl on the phone?
He's kicking his feet, clutching his journal.
Shut up.
Dear diary.
He does not. Stop.
Anyway.
Jeremy
Did you hear what Jeremy said to me today? But no, this was my 10th time seeing Breaking Benjamin. Favorite band,
You
obviously.
figure by now he would just be crumbled.
I'm going to make a cover band called Fixing Jonathan. But first time seeing Disturbed, first time seeing Ginger, and they're both good. So it was a good show. We drove back yesterday.
What did Disturb end the show with?
What do you think they ended it with? So they did three song encore.
I would imagine Down with the Sickness
was the second to last.
Really?
I'm a parent, so I never know what bands finish with because I try to beat the traffic and I never do.
Would it be oh god, what was their very first one that came out?
They played the three songs I wanted to hear.
Sound of Silence?
No, that was in the middle.
I can't.
They did do 2 covers. Oh, I sent you one.
I'm just kind of shocked that Down with the Sickness isn't what they ended it with, because that's like what everybody thinks of when they think of Disturbed.
Yeah, so I can't remember.
Liberate?
No, they didn't even do Liberate.
Get the fuck out of here.
They did Stricken, though, which is one of my favorites. What did they end with before they went to Encore? Now I don't remember. But they came back with Unstoppable, which is the opening track of their newest album. And then they did Down with the Sickness, and then they ended with Inside the Fire.
Interesting.
Ow.
When that first came out, like his gimmick, that little gorilla, like
grunt,
I was like, that was very original. Like he really set the stage.
Well, yeah, everybody now to this day they do that.
There was a part where, and I sent you guys a message about this. It's like David Draymond and like Jonathan Davis, like, people like that where they look so raw and real, like when they perform, and it's like they really feel the music. And I was watching, it was
Jonathan has his own mic stand.
It was an Assassin's Creed like thing with a song called God of War by like this stupid like Peyton Viking type of thing, and like they were so try hard, like trying to move around. I'm like, what are you guys look lame. You're not Vikings.
Oh, they ended with Stricken before they went to the
Stricken.
I said,
they did the light. The people next to me were crying during Reason to Fight.
Why are you gay?
Yeah, they did Land of Confusion, Stupefy, 10,000 Fists, Prayer. Are you ready?
You must be stupefied.
But yeah, they did 20 songs. So I mean, it was a good show. Breaking Benjamin did 13 and Ginger did 6, which Shane and my uncle were not happy about. We thought they were going to get 45 minutes. They only got 30.
And that's our Disturbed news.
MTV. I'm Kurt Reuter with MTV.
Was that Carson Daly impression?
And that was
like
Justin just having a seizure.
Remember when TRL turned into playing 30 seconds of a song, but during that 30 seconds in the corner, some girl was like, "Oh my god, I requested Justin Timberlake because
oh my god!"
And then and that was number 2. Bye. And you're like, wait, you didn't even play the song.
I still don't know why Carson Daly ever got popular. I'm like,
why did he have a night? Well, that's because
popular.
Yeah, they put him on at midnight because nobody wants to see him in the daylight.
Yeah.
He's a vampire.
He is a vampire.
Carson Knightley. Am I right?
It wasn't.
Thank you.
There it goes. Anyway,
and in editing, that won't look like it was 30 minutes before he hit the button.
Don't give away the trades. So I don't really know what's going on with a lot of these topics. I think we should probably...
I feel like mine should be first because of...
Oh, look who wants to go first again.
Well, it's a downer topic, but...
Why are you gay?
But the thing is...
See, now it's going to be used forever.
7 days from today, where we're recording, would be the 11-year anniversary.
No, this is live.
Oh, I do like his, because he's going to be talking about my birthday. 7 days from the recording is going to be my birthday. I'm going to be in New Mexico.
7 days from now, we will all
which
die.
Which is why we had to record this week.
As opposed to the next
we didn't really have
old Mexico. You guys are talking, and I'm trying to talk, and I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Now you know how we feel. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's what we feel like all the time when you talk. No one knows what the fuck's going on.
Right. What is
you
are
gay.
feeling?
You're gay.
Are in a...
Do you perform the natural obligations? That's what I put on my Bumble Pro. Willing to perform natural obligations.
Natural ovulations.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All you gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun? Say yeah! I was gonna know where to go. I was gonna know where to go. Give me the go. I was gonna know where to go. I was gonna know where to go. Give me the go. I was gonna know where to go. I was gonna know where to go. Give me the go. I was gonna know where to go. I was gonna know where to go. Give me the go. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. Give me the go. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. Look me a crack
podcast do anything for you? Well, that's not all. Stay tuned next week for the continuation of this episode, or whenever these things come out. Later.